going on YouTube? You know who it is. I'm back like I told you I would be. If you watched my recent haul video, I said I'd make my subscriptions video when I finished my books. And I finished my book same day. So I'm going to jump right into these. Pretty mediocre week. Nothing really... I mean, maybe I've been spoiled the past couple weeks. Every book's been awesome, but pretty mediocre week. This is a back issue that was back ordered that I've got this week, Nightwing 22. First Nightwing book I jumped on. Don't really know anything of what's going on, although I did get a synopsis from somebody, and even though it helped me a lot, and I really would not have understood anything that was going on, I really did like this. Even though I'm still a little confused on what's going on, but, who certain people are. But I really did enjoy it, and it's not going anywhere off my pull until I give it a fair shot, at least. Then we have Justice League Dark, number 22, Trinity War, part 3 of 6. This is my first Justice League Dark book. I'm not subscribed to it, so I picked this up at a local shop, and I really like the way Trinity War's going. You have the Question helping Superman get out of prison in this, because I think it's Dr. Psycho was in the area at the same time when he killed Dr. Light. So they're going to investigate to see if Dr. Light had anything to do with it. Meanwhile, you have Wonder Woman reaching out to the Justice League Dark team, and namely Constantine to look for help finding Pandora's box and Pandora herself. And while this is all going on, we have Madame Xanadu captured by this mysterious character we're not sure is yet. The major reveal at the end of this, so spoiler right now, is that this mysterious character who seems to be the mastermind behind all of it, orchestrating all of it, says he has a mole within the Justice League. So I would really love to see who that is. I'm loving the way Trinity War is going. Super excited to see what happens next. Couldn't praise this book more. And I do like the Justice League Dark team. I mean, even the little taste I got of them in here. So, I mean, maybe I'll hop on Justice League Dark. I don't know yet. I'll have to maybe think about it some more, and I think there's one more part in Justice League Dark, so maybe after I read that I'll hop on it. Next we have Captain America number 9, and just unbelievable. The last issue left us with a former girlfriend or wife of Captain America, she's an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., busting in and killing the son that Hulk raised, Ian. Not really his son, but it was Zola's son who was taken, and Hulk raised him. Cap. Why am I saying Hulk? And then Cap raised him. But after we see him just going through this just terrible emotions and him hating everything and just kind of giving up on life, she's explained to him that he hasn't been here more than minutes. Mere minutes have passed since he left her at the bus station. So she's saying that Zola put all these thoughts into his head that made him believe that was his son, made him believe that he raised him, and all this isn't even true. At the end, we see a final battle between Cap and Zola. There's a wonderful moment. Flashback to the past couple issues where, even no matter how hard it gets, Cap's been taking out this bullet that says, I think it's Diligence on it, and just, kind of twisting around his fingers and just looking at it. Well, that's how he kills Zola. Zola's on top of him. He, kind of rams it into him, grabs a rock, and, just hammers a bullet, and it shoots and... I mean, it doesn't really kill him, but it ends him for pretty much for the fight. Then we see Zola give his final words to his daughter, Jet Black, who might turn evil again. It would be my prediction. And then that leaves us with that. I really love what it did. The only thing about this book is still the art. I feel like I would like this book a hell of a lot more if it wasn't for the art. I just feel it's lacking for me and a little awkward at times. Next, Wolverine number 7. Oh, digital code for Captain America is available. Send me a message. Wolverine number 7, and he doesn't have his healing factor now because an alien virus is in him. This virus is now inhabiting other people, and using the other people, they're taking out people who have powers to control viruses, I guess in an attempt to take over the world eventually. While Wolverine is powerless, we see things that, wouldn't normally happen to Wolverine. He goes to start shaving, and because he's Wolverine, he shaves with a straight razor. So he doesn't shave, because he tells Nick Fury Jr., he's like, I'm used to pain, I just shave quickly, and he didn't want to, kill himself. Then he goes and gets drunk with Nick Fury Jr., completely wasted, and we really never see a wasted Wolverine. Storm comes, Mohawk Storm, mind you, and they have a nice little moment. She actually shaves him. And we find out that one of the only people left who can control viruses is a captive of Black Panther. So it looks like Storm and Wolverine are going to fly to Wakanda, or get to Wakanda somehow, and fight Black Panther, who is, kind of affected by this virus. Not really that great, even though I read it, and it sounds like a great story. I feel like it's not executed well. But take the digital code and judge for yourself. Gambit number 15. And I feel like the past couple issues were shitty as hell on this. But now it's back to what it was before. I really, really enjoyed this issue. We see Gambit going and investigating kind of a crime that happened. The bell for the stock market was stolen. And he explains that it was kind of his white whale. That was what he wanted to do. And as he goes in to investigate it and everything, he finds that there's like clues later on to who did it, and trying to get him to like almost get suckered into a trap to hunt who did it. And eventually we find out that it seems like it was his dad and the whole Thieves Guild, or whatever they're called, that are kind of putting him on trial for being either a hero or a thief. I don't know really where it's going. I'm not too familiar with Gambit's family, like Gambit's dad or whatever, or the Thieves Guild in general. But it seems like it's being told well. I think there's 2 issues left of this, and then we have to say goodbye. So hopefully they wrap it up nicely. Superman number 22, Hive Mentality. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this story. We have Hector Hammond and the Queen Bee, or whatever her name is. I don't even know if that's what she is in here. Going head to head mentally. Hammond just pretty much just psionically destroys her. And eventually she takes down Superman. I don't know. I'm not really invested. Although it seems that Brainiac's coming back. So maybe when Brainiac comes back, everything will be fine. I hope so. Obviously, it's not going anywhere off my pull list because I love Superman, and I will read a Superman story no matter how terrible it is. But not really feeling this one. Just hoping for better. Uncanny Avengers number 10. The Horsemen of the Apocalypse are upon us, and they are either former enemies or former friends who have died. And each one of them has their own purpose. They bring Banshee in to take Scarlet Witch. I don't know really what the backstory behind that is. They use Sentry to take out Thor, because they thought he'd be a problem, I guess. Grim Reaper, obviously, to take out Wonder Man. And Daken here to take down his father, Wolverine. I love how they all came in different ways, and I love the conversations between most of them, except for the Banshee Scarlet Witch one. Banshee was talking to Havoc. I didn't really understand it. He referenced Vulcan killing him. I don't know. But I'd like to see more of the Grim Reaper Wonder Man, because I love that whole dynamic between the two. Really love this book, and although it becomes confusing at times, I have faith in Remender that he'll bring it together beautifully. If you want that digital code, send me a message. Batman Superman number 2. I don't know if it's me, but I don't think this is for me. I don't know what Batman I'm supposed to like. I don't know what Superman I'm supposed to like. I don't know where they're at. I don't know what world's going on. And I feel like things are happening so Jay Lee can show off how good he is. That's it. Why does Wonder Woman have to ride in on a Pegasus? Doesn't make any sense. I did not enjoy this. It's not going anywhere. I'll give it at least 5 issues. But if it doesn't pick up, or if something doesn't happen where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to be upset. I understand they're jumping around for different universes. Maybe once I find out who's in control of it and who's doing it, it'll be better. But right now, I didn't like this issue at all. At all. It was nice to look at sometimes, but no, not for me. Now we have one of the most simple, I think, Flash covers that's been since it started. It's Flash 22. And Flash and Iris West are the only 2 remaining that have been touched by the Speed Force, and that this Reverse Flash is coming after, although I don't think he knows it's a Reverse Flash or what he's called. He eventually encounters him, and looks like it's going to be a pretty crazy battle. A lot of the rest in here was just filler. I mean, it was nice little banter here and there. I mean, I always love the way that they make characters talk in this book. I love the way the story progresses, but it seemed to progress a little slower in this issue. It was a little more dragged out. But I liked it. I love this Flash book. It's not going anywhere off my pull. And I can't wait to see the next issue where Flash and Reverse Flash actually fight. I can't wait to see what Reverse Flash actually is. Because when I read the solicitation for him coming back, it was not the same as the old Reverse Flash. So I'd like to see what they do. Now a book that's been really, really awesome, and this one didn't really let me down either. Young Avengers number 8. Norvar has a beard now. He's grown a beard. I don't know what's going on. They're basically just dimension hopping, looking for this Patriot character. I'm not, like I said when I did reviews of this book before, I'm not really familiar with many of these characters. This is basically my first experience with them, and I mean, I'm enjoying it though. But they're jumping from dimension to dimension, universe to universe, looking for this guy. And they eventually find him, but it seems like he led them into the Mother's universe, the Mother's home universe. And the Mother was the enemy they fought in the first story arc. And when they try to leave, Hulkling and Prodigy get stranded there. So they're there trying to fight off Mother. They end up running. A little bit of conversation here and there. Meanwhile, Wiccan and everybody else is trying to get back there. They said they have to get back and save Hulkling. Little talk between Hulkling and Prodigy, something about no regrets, and Prodigy says, "Yeah, I'm not going to say the same," or something along those lines. And he kisses Hulkling. And if you're familiar with these characters, I am, at least from this book. Hulkling and Wiccan are together. So now we have another. Now there's almost a love. I guess it can't be a love triangle, but it seems Prodigy and Hulkling. Hulkling didn't look like he hated it, but he was taken aback. But it's going to be interesting to see how that progresses moving forward. Love the way it's written. It's you don't see a lot of the stuff that's written in here like it. I mean, I really think this book is really progressive, and I really enjoy reading it. Superior Spider-Man number 14. I actually started reading Superior Spider-Man Team Up number 1 first, but they alluded to something that happened in here, so I read this first. And what they alluded to was the events of Shadowland, and that's what takes place in this. Spider-Man rolls into Shadowland, the castle where Kingpin is just basically the center of all crime. Rolls in with these giant monster robots and just troops and troops, and just takes everything out. Plans on killing Hobgoblin and Kingpin, who are both there. Hobgoblin gets away, but only because flashback to a couple issues ago when Green Goblin, or Goblin King, whatever he's being called now, messed with the inner workings of one of the nanobots. Nanobots, not spider bots, I don't know what they call them. One of the little spider guys. And it didn't kill him because it said, like, the Goblin effect in order, Goblin, something along those lines. But we see that Goblin, every time Spider-Man would take somebody down, he would bring, like, their foot soldiers into his fold. So he claims he's the kingpin of crime now, and that he owns New York. We see more of Superior Spidey blackmailing J. Jonah Jameson in this, which is just awesome. I really like that dynamic going on, and it's going to be really awesome to see how this is, you know, a few issues later when J. Jonah Jameson just has enough of it. Really excited about it. Love this book. Always, always love this book. Digital code's taken for that, so you can't have that one. Next we have Superior Spider-Man Team Up number 1. And when this opens, it talks about, it's Captain America pretty much just watching, like, video feed and alluding to what happened in Shadowland, and basically comes to the decision that they have to take down Superior Spider-Man. So he assembles the Avengers, and they go out to take him out, but it was, before, let me go back. In the pages before that, you see Spider-Man just taking out hero after hero after hero, taking out Daredevil, taking out Cloak and Dagger. A weird Cloak and Dagger, may I add. I didn't know, when did Cloak start wearing a white costume and Dagger start wearing a black costume? When did that happen? I don't know when that happened. But, taking out Daredevil, Power Man, Iron Fist, even characters I've never heard of. And they come to take him out, and they said that's enough. And as soon as they go, he said, you gotta get out of here, you gotta get out of here. I guess there's a virus, another virus, I guess it's just taking over superheroes, and it goes into Hyperion in this. So, I mean, it's a pretty crazy battle. So it actually is Superior Spider-Man and the Avengers teaming up, when I didn't think that was what it was going to be first. Just really fun book. I mean, it seems that they are going to have a continuing storyline through these. I don't know how much I'm going to like that. I don't want it to be like the Dial H effect had on me, where I'd like to see individual stories, and then they just go crazy. I don't know, but it was a really fun book. I recommend it. Check it out. I enjoyed it. Digital code's up for grabs. Shoot me a message. Now my pick of the week is, I mean, if you know what I read and who I like, you can probably guess this one. New Avengers number 8. Drawn by the wonderful Mike Deodato. And just magical, some magical scenes in this. Whew, gotta take a breath to go over this. You have Black Bolt's brother built this contraption where it takes him to like this alternate plane of existence where sound doesn't have pitch. So Black Bolt can actually talk. He basically did this so he could have the meetings with the Illuminati and have input in them. Medusa comes in and he actually has a conversation with Medusa, which is also wonderful. The way Deodato draws Medusa and Black Bolt together in this, phenomenal. But they have a conversation. She says, "You're hiding things from me," and she said it's going to end us and everything. And it looks like they're going to be done. It looks like their relationship's over for now, at least. Then you also have the continuing storyline of Wakanda versus Atlantis, and Namor and Black Panther talking over, the war. I guess Black Panther goes and warns Namor that the war was actually started and that he was lied to, that she was deliberating. The Princess of Wakanda, or the Queen of Wakanda, was deliberating the offer of peace. So you have Wakanda attacking Atlantis. You also have just strained relationships everywhere. And as this happens, you see Reed and Tony talking about seeing this this notification on the computer that says they're being invaded. So it looks like the Chitauri are invading. I think that's who it is. The Chitauri are invading the Jean Grey School. There's a guy invading Doctor Strange's place. And this is all the prelude to Infinity. So I don't know if Thanos is the head and it's kind of like a pyramid down and there's just all these foot soldiers under him. But no matter what, I'm super excited to see what happens in Infinity and what happens in New Avengers. I absolutely love this series. It seems every week it's out. It's my pick of the week. And it's incredible. It was awesome seeing Black Bolt talk. It was the same feeling as when I saw Man-Thing talk for the first time. It was just like, wow. But I recommend this. Digital code, I think it's available. Shoot me a message, I'll let you know if it was claimed already or not. I thank you guys for watching, as always. Enter my contest. It'll be done. It'll be over next Sunday. Not tomorrow, the 28th. I think the 28th is tomorrow, the 29th is tomorrow. But next Sunday, it'll be over. So please enter it. I'd love to watch your videos and enter you in the contest. You can win the great prizes. As always, thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.